Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening. I'm watching it now, Jimbo. I was talking to Louis T earlier. He knew this was going to happen. Again, there's two ways of dealing with it. Two ways. You got, I don't know. I'll be nice. You got one way, and then you got LB's way. I'm glad I wasn't on the show. Law Nation, he's the man, the myth. So if he's available, he's going to be on the show. So it's all cool. But again, you guys can be the judge of that. I have that over there. But we are going to get into some Super Bowl trivia. I'm going to we'll talk about everything. I'm going to let everybody in. And we're going to have some fun. But yes, I do have it on there, Jimbo. I do have it on there. And like I said, it is what it is. We all get a little heated around the time of year. I don't know. I don't know what LB is so mad about. I don't understand his aggressive nature when it comes to that. The Eagles are on a roll, man. I mean, but he looks like he's got some serious bags on his eyes. I don't know if he's on something or what, but he looks out of it. But it just seems like he needs to relax. But anyway, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing tonight?
Hanging in there.
Yeah,
doing great here.
Loyal, man. I think I'm going to do the elimination chamber. So I think I'm going to do that in the WrestleMania.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so I figured, just wanted to give you the heads up. I'm definitely going to do it.
Let's
Here
do
we
it.
go. I'm letting.
Hold on, Brian. Somebody wants to say hello.
Hello, Brian.
Hello, how are you?
That was my wife. He's asking how are you.
Infrared saunas is it can be expensive.
I'm doing good.
They take
Well,
up
that's
a lot
great.
of space in your house.
That's
and you can't
wonderful.
carry it. That's why I love my bond charging.
That's one thing I like. I could share it with her.
Yeah, that's awesome. It is awesome. My wife could care less. She went downstairs. So Oscar Perini's in the house. Can't wait. Love these shows. I've been watching Super Bowl reruns all week. Oscar, yeah, I'm not upset. I mean, it is what it is. Again, it's always fun being in this game, but don't lose it. I don't know. Just don't lose the game. Again, it's all well and good to be there, but you got to win it. You got to finish it. Nobody cares about the loser. That's just the way it is. NFC's won 13 straight Super Bowls. Really? What do you mean? Oh, you mean
Yeah, in the past they did.
Arturo's
Hey, Dustin.
Arturo's in the house. That dude Roller's in the house. Mike Aldana, Jimbo, Dustin Bosley. What's up, man? Logan Motorsport Sports. Jameson Taylor. What's up, man? Mike Aldana. Jimmy Butler finally got. Oh yeah, who did he get traded to?
Golden State.
Oh Jesus Christ. Well,
Ring chasers, man. These guys don't want to compete.
Nope. No, they do not.
And all bond
That
charging.
sucks.
I just completed a draft.
Oh yeah.
I got 2 seconds, a third, and 2 fourths.
Nice. Oh, I just saw it. Butler and Bryson moved to West with, whatever. So what did they get? I'll have to look it up later. Blue Virus, what's up? How's everything going?
I know the
with
Jazz were involved in the Lakers Dallas maneuver.
Oh, wow. Michael Jordan's son thinks he's.
What's up,
How
Randy?
you doing, fellas? How y'all doing?
Did you get your hoodie, brother?
Good here, Randy.
Yeah, thank you. It fits
Okay.
perfect, too.
Okay, cool.
It's only been 80 degrees the last couple days here.
Yeah, but at least you got it. What's up, Chris Johnson? How are you, man? I'm trying to let Thomas in. I think he finally got in.
Y'all.
Hello, Logan.
Oh, what's up, man?
Not much, brother. How you doing? Are you ready or what? Are you ready for the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah, I'm just sitting there just watching this college game on TV. Yeah, I'm ready for the Super Bowl.
I fell down.
Make sure you
today.
get your bets in.
Oh man, I fell down.
Well,
I said I fell down today, delivering. I fell down a couple
That's
steps.
You know, I got a boss at work. I got a boss at work that's a diehard Eagles fan. He tried to tell me, he's like, "Oh, you need to wear this jersey." I was like, "Hell no." Give me a wear Eagles jersey. I was like, no way in hell.
Yeah,
I think I've given into the fact that I have to pay off that bet I made at the beginning of the year. I'm going to have to buy me a Eagles jersey.
Uh-oh. I really don't care about the Super Bowl.
Just buy
but
it, then
I'll
return
watch
it.
What's up?
Get it on
Twiz? How are
Amazon,
you,
then you
man?
can return it and get your money back.
Yeah, I'm
The
looking
thing
forward
is, I
to
have
it.
to wear it all off season.
I'm looking forward to. Well, I have the sign on behind me. I'm looking forward to getting it over with. I know people, after Sunday it's done, and then everybody's back to square one. So whoever wins gets to carry that off-season glow. You get that off-season glow, and everything's great. The loser of this game coming up, it's good. Like they're gonna be waking up for weeks.
Wondering
As
what
I
could have
expected.
been.
Yep.
As I expected, with every time somebody goes ask for a trade, they're linked to Dallas. Miles Garrett, Cooper Cup.
Well,
It's like,
I
do you
don't want
guys
Cooper
realize
Cup.
we're-
I mean, I'll take Cooper Cup, but I'm not a big.
not really.
I would
hot
wait
on-
until he's cut if that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, like I
that's-
said,
that's-
I would trade. Well, you said D-Law was free agency. You can't trade him, but I would give like a first and a second for Miles Garrett.
So would I, first this year and a second next year.
That would work.
I'd do that all day long. You pair him on one side, and you got, oh my God, when Overshown comes back, you got three studs on defense that.
But Cowboy ain't gonna do nothing though. He's just
No, Catboy won't be doing it. But
if he was going to do it, it would have been done by now.
Yeah.
Eagles fans, they'll be clamoring for Philadelphia to get him, but I don't think they can afford him.
Oh, the other teams will find a way to get him if they want to. They know how to.
Well, believe it or not, he's only $20 million for the next 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You could
Hell, the
easily,
Lions will get him before we will.
you could
Oh,
easily
yeah.
get him for the next 2 years,
Well,
and then
no,
if you
well,
have
no.
to trade him.
Who we talking about? Miles Garrett?
Yeah, Miles Garrett.
Well, they want draft capital. So Lions don't
Yeah.
have a high draft pick. So you got to look at Chicago Bears are in play, which I don't think they would. Look at the teams
Dallas
with multiple. Well, just look at the teams with multiple first round picks that are high up. Just start there, and then you're gonna go to the Niners. Niners can't afford them. Dallas makes perfect sense, but again, that's not something that they would.
Well,
normally
see,
do.
we're sitting at 12. No telling what
What's up?
will
Drama,
happen next year.
drama. Yeah, I'm watching it, Coyote. I have it on my 75-inch. Thanks, brother. Yeah, I mean, I was talking to Louis T. He knew this was coming. So again, there's two ways of handling everything. I'm not saying. I don't know how anybody could be upset at the Commanders. It's been so long since they've won anything. I was happy for them. So they were allowed to be excited. So for someone to shit on them, I think that's lowbrow, but that's just my opinion, man. It's how you act, man. It's how you act. But anyway, let's get to it. We'll stop and talk whatever you guys want to talk about. Yeah, that's how I am, Coyote, but like you saw earlier, and I talked to Drew. Hey Susan, or hey Susanna, how are you? I talked to Drew, and he said he didn't say it. Whatever, it is what it is. Would I be surprised if he wouldn't go ballistic after they won the Super Bowl and just rub it in? No, I would not. I would never do that. Like, I'm just saying this right now, CZ. I'm just telling you, I'm not like Mark. And I'm not saying that. I was on the phone with Mark. I'm not. Mark would troll your ass in a heartbeat. I would take the high road because I know it hurts. Whoever loses this game, let's say Indigenous 69, he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan. If he's in my chat, I'm not gonna laugh at him. I'm not gonna say, "Oh, you suck." That's just not me. But hey,
not rubbing it in.
I mean, other people can do that. I'm not telling you how to be a fan. I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do.
That's poor ass sportsmanship.
But I just want people to know you're not gonna hurt me. But if you hurt my channel, then I have a problem because then I lose good people who won't come back because all we're doing is, you know what I mean? There's a happy medium to everything in life. I want my Eagle people because I live here to be a part of it. and I can bring insight to the Eagles that a lot of the Eagle fans won't, because they just want to be a fan, and that's fine. But I also don't want to lose my Cowboy fans. I welcome
Exactly.
more. I mean, I have some Commander fans. I want to concentrate. That's why I was telling Louie, I said, you guys really hit the nail with this NFC East Super Friends. I love it because that's all we really should care about, right? We want to beat the Niners, but it's all about trying to beat the Eagles, and they're at the top right now. And it's like we want to have to maintain and try and keep up with Washington because they're just building momentum with a young team, Then we got the Giants. So it's like we need to get our act together. Yeah. I enjoy it too. The Coyote, I do. Aisha, how are you? But I'm going to just start throwing, he's a warrior, I know. I'm going to start doing it. I got a
Hey,
bunch
Brian,
of different questions, but
Before you do that, I
Yeah.
wanted to clarify something you said on one of your previous.
what'd I do?
The reason why Pro Football Network has the Eagles at 31 and Kansas City at 32. Kansas City has the better record than Philadelphia right now.
I did
That's
not know
why.
that. I just thought they were trolling. There you go, James B. I'm
So
a
come-
Washington fan, a fan of. Thank
So
you. I
come
appreciate
Sunday,
you, James.
we'll know the real order.
Hey, James B. If you're here on Sunday, what's up, Pepper's Few? How are you, brother? I was talking to Primetime Phil earlier. So I don't know if he's gonna pop in, but I saw that he's a warrior. I'm going to be giving some stuff away on Sunday, so mainly to channel members, but I need to have a commander channel member in order to give
Hey,
something away to
Asia.
them. But all right, I'm going to start, and we'll take breaks and we'll talk. I'm not going to put a limit on the live stream. We're going to have fun.
Hey, Vaney.
When was the first year the Super Bowl played in February? When was the first year the Super Bowl was played in February rather than January? I'm going to give you guys some options. 1995, 1989, 2010, or 2002. When was the first year the Super Bowl was played in February rather than January?
98.
2002, I think.
It's I'll go in order. It's 89, 95, 2002, or 2010. I got to get these super chats. So you guys think about it. We got, dude, hit the like button for the man while you're here. Thank you, Rolo.
No, Asia, I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm more of a
Who did we
Jazz
lose?
fan.
We lost somebody.
Oh, we lost
Randy.
Randy, yeah.
CZ. It's football, nothing personal. Game Time, you have one of the best channels, in my opinion. You are a class act and peeps in the chat. I appreciate that, CZ, and that's an Eagle fan there. I really do appreciate that. Like I said, my brother-in-law and their family are very happy, and I'm gonna make up some gifts I have because it's his 60th birthday. I'm gonna make sure he's taken care of. So, yeah, I appreciate that, CZ. I really do. But anyway, when was the first year the Super Bowl was played in February rather than January? The answer is
2010.
I thought it was 2002.
In 2001, a week of regular season games was postponed after the terrorist attacks of 2001. As a result, the Super Bowl was pushed back from
Yeah, that's what I thought.
from 2004 onward. It has been so it was because of 9/11 that year.
Nice.
Oh,
Good, Troy. Nice, Troy.
So, all right. Which one of these quarterbacks here? I'll share the screen. Well, I won't. Which one of these quarterbacks did not win a Super Bowl? No, did not win a Super Bowl MVP. Which one of these quarterbacks did not win a Super Bowl MVP? Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Nick Foles, or Brett Favre? I don't know the
Brett
answers
Favre.
until I click it.
I
So
think
wh-
it was Peyton Manning.
No,
Brett
Aaron
Favre.
Rodgers.
All right, well,
Brett Favre.
No, Brett Favre won that one in
which one of
in
these
Super Bowl
quarterbacks
Oh,
did
he
31.
not
did.
win a Super Bowl MVP? Favre.
Brett Favre.
Oh, that's
I know
right. It is
Foles
Brett
won.
Favre.
I know Nicky Foles won.
Brett Favre. It is Brett Favre. Sorry.
You
I
good?
Because
told you. Cause Desmond Howard won that.
Brett
Desmond
Favre.
Howard won it.
He played in 2 Super Bowls for the Packers, but has never won an MVP. Desmond Howard and Terrell Davis, because they lost. All right, here we go. Which wide receiver has the distinction of being the last non-quarterback to win a Super Bowl MVP? I know this one. You got Tyler Lockett, Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, or Cooper Kupp?
Cooper
Cooper
Cup.
Cup.
Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup.
I thought it was Hill, but I guess it's Kupp.
No, it's Cooper Cup.
Coop-
2023.
Well, all right. Well, Thomas Garrett says Cooper Kupp. Correct.
Cooper Cup.
Nice
92
job.
yards and 2 touchdowns as the Rams beat the Bengals 23-20 in 2002.
Yeah, I noticed that, Asia, but I don't know who he is. So
All right.
I think we
let's,
were probably cutting him.
We'll get back. What happened? What happened? Asia said what?
Oh, Asia was just letting me know that the Jazz got Dennis Schroeder. I don't know who he is.
Oh, yeah. Schroeder's
I think
all right.
the Jazz are just
Yeah,
gonna.
he's a shooter. He's okay. He was with the
They'll
Celtics.
probably just dump him.
Bad Clone, what's up, brother?
They got 2 second-round picks out of it. So
And that reminds me, before we go any further, I got some people saying I really don't have a bet, so I'm going to show people my bets. So, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, people want to,
Haters will be haters.
yeah, everybody wants to be a hater.
You said you put 100. Prove it. Okay.
It's just ridiculous. Okay.
Remember back in the day when you're like, I'll bet you, and it's like a month later, a week later, when you found out instead of looking it up right that
There you
second.
go. I got 2 bets. You can see it right there.
Oh yeah, 100.
No, I got
300. Oh,
I got 100,
Jalen Hurts. Okay.
and then I got this one.
Philadelphia Eagles plus. Okay, 1.5. Nice. All right. Yep, I see it.
It's there, people. Now, again, am I rooting for the Eagles? No. I know people say, "How could you bet?" This isn't money out of my pocket. I keep telling people this was a $25 gift card that I have turned into that.
But he's
So-
been working that money right there.
Well, I haven't lost in the playoffs, so that's one thing I will say. So you should be happy. Instead of breaking my balls, Hamid, maybe,
Here his
just-
ass on. Bastard.
maybe be happy.
Do you, man? Forget about everybody.
I know.
Forget
It's-
about it.
I know.
Eh?
Twiz, Azizi, they're talking about me on Twitter. Got their daddy upset. What happened? What happened, bro? What happened? Mark Hutchin, Game Time. Why acknowledge those people? Well, it's easy. I understand what you're saying, Mark. Did you get your hoodies, Mark? I understand what you're saying, but when I get some of the negative, I don't get a lot of negative, but I do get some. Like I had one guy the other day. Just get this, everybody. He had a paragraph. It was multiple paragraphs, right? I mean, he took the max out as far as how much you could comment. It was just going and going. Basically saying Dallas Cowboys are irrelevant. We should not be in the NFC East. And I was trying to just say, well, it's about rivalry. I mean, why do you want us to leave? I don't understand. Like, why do you
Well,
want
one
us to
thing
leave?
for sure, all the other teams wouldn't allow us to leave because they want to play us. That's
Yeah.
the bottom line.
Well, we sell out their stadiums too, not to mention
That's
that.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
I just don't understand.
You know,
Jealousy.
we set
It's
out that
jealousy.
stadium, and not only that, Not only that, the opposing team, whenever we play at that stadium, they get hellified sales off of
I
that
mean,
shit.
listen,
Yeah.
I understand the world will keep moving. I don't want to move. I understand, like, geologically why maybe we shouldn't be in the East. I get it. But if that's the case, you're going to just realign everything and you're going to ruin long-time rivalries. I just don't. I have my childhood, and I always say it. I have the good times where, in the 90s, I was at those games. But I also was in 1980 where Wilbert Montgomery, he broke my heart as a 9-year-old. I was in the 500 level. But I would never take that memory away. Why? Because after the game, me and my father were down under the vet, where the buses would park right up near the door, and we got to talk to Butch Johnson all by ourselves. So I would never have had that memory if you know what I mean, if it didn't happen that way. So it's like you just want to kick us out. Why? I just don't, because we're not geologically next door to you. That makes no sense to me. I mean, Coyote, I
Bat
thought
just
it was
asked.
funny.
Bat
he
asked
was
the
just,
question.
what's that?
Bat asked a question
All
in the
right.
chat. Who on the panel saw the last Cowboys Super Bowl? I did.
I did. I was
I
in
did.
Dallas in '95. I mean,
I think almost all of
92.
us did.
I'm 53.
Yeah, I did, but I was young.
How about this one? Who saw the first Super Bowl that they won?
Not me.
I did.
No,
I
no,
did.
not me.
Nope.
I saw the second one. I saw Super Bowl 12.
I was
Down
alive.
in,
but
of
I
all
didn't-
places, down in New Orleans.
I was 11 when
first-
we won Super Bowl 6.
The first Super Bowl to be played indoors. Super Bowl 12. I saw the Super Bowl.
That's right. It was
Well,
down
with
in
the
New
Miami-
I mean, I
Orleans.
just thought it was. I just wanted to know why they wanted us gone. That's all. I was like, why do you want
Yeah,
us
no
out of
kidding.
here? I mean, it's a
Brian,
fun
9
rivalry.
times out of 10, people that don't understand rivalry don't understand sports.
That would be like you getting rid of the Red River rivalry, right, and not playing
Yes.
that game or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
or
Ohio State, Michigan, or
Duke, North Carolina. Sorry, you guys
Yeah.
can't play. It's like, well, hold up.
Or USC and UCLA.
Well, sorry, we got to cancel the Army Navy game. Army
Yeah.
normally wins. Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
Navy won.
Well,
usually.
they're now in the same division.
I
a lot
know,
of
you
people
know what I
don't
mean.
remember this, but when the Cardinals left the NFC East, they didn't want to leave. They were forced to go to another division,
Yeah, because of their geography when they
Right.
realigned.
and they went to Arizona from St. Louis. So a lot of people don't remember them things.
No, they don't.
A lot of it is just pure ass jealousy. We get a lot of attention. Even when we're bad, we get a lot of attention. And that's what happens. We've had a lot of bad attention the last 30 years.
All right, here we go. The first Super Bowl happened the same year as the debut of the ABA. The release of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and Muhammad Ali's refusal to join the U.S. Army. What year was that? 1967? 1970? 1972? Or 1962?
1967.
1967.
67.
Yeah, it was 67.
You got 62, 67, 70, or 72?
I'd say 67.
Bingo.
I'm gonna agree with the
Yes.
panel.
That's it. And what a year for the music. Jimi Hendrix also released his debut album, Are You Experienced, in 1967. And Bart Starr led Green Bay to victory over Kansas City in the game. That was a good one. I think so. I have
It's
not
an
been
LA
home in 10
team.
days. Okay, Mark, let me know, brother. Are you on vacation? You in the islands, bro? Mark Hutchin was in the islands, everybody.
Have fun.
No, I don't know where.
I
he
might
is.
I might be going to Arlington for work in May. I hope I do.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a good.
Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Texas?
Irvin, yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mark. Besides game time, who lives outside of DFW area? Uh, who lives outside of the DFW? Like, what do you mean? I live in South Jersey.
I live in
California.
Ohio.
I live in Nashville.
Yeah, my father was from DFW.
We
But, I mean, it really don't matter, does
are
it?
scattered out. It don't matter. We just a scattered out fan base.
Spread the love, baby.
Again,
Yep.
you know, I would look at it this way. Oh, really, Mike? You're not in Virginia anymore, brother? I would say this. You know, we have to be diehard fans to still be following this team and supporting this team. Don't you think?
Yeah, we have to be.
What? I mean, anyway. All right, I am going to. Oh, you were working, brother? Okay, Mark. All right, here we go. I'm going to go on to the next question. 4 teams have never made a Super Bowl appearance. Which of the teams below has appeared in the game? I'm hearing myself, so it's Thomas's phone. You're going to have to either, I don't know, buddy. Anyway, 4 teams have never made a 4 teams have never made a Super Bowl appearance. Which of the teams below has appeared in the game? So let me. You got the Browns, Lions, Jaguars, or Chargers.
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 Which team below has appeared in the game? Yeah, I agree. That would be the Chargers.
Chargers 94.
Yep.
Got blown out by
The
49.
Chargers played.
Bad.
I'm not good at Roman numerals. XX1X. So what's that?
That's Super Bowl 29.
9, right? Yeah. So that was the year before we won.
That
against
should have been the
Steelers.
Cowboys' 3rd straight Super Bowl, right?
Yes, you got that right. The Bolts lost to the 49ers 49-26 as Steve Young threw 6 touchdown passes. The team later
That should have
moved to Los Angeles.
A record that has not yet been.
And he was from
BYU.
Bingo. Bang, bang. Next question. Oh, here we go. The
He was
halftime,
up.
the
Go
halftime,
ahead.
the halftime show headliner is Kendrick Lamar, who earned widespread acclaim for his 2017 album "Damn." Which of the following awards did he win in 2018? This is not a football question, but
No idea.
the Pulitzer Prize, a Grammy for Album of the Year, Billboard Award for Top Male Artist, MTV Video Music Award.
I say
Grammy.
top male artist, but that's just me. I don't know.
He probably won. The halftime show headliner is Kendrick Lamar, who earned widespread acclaim for his 2017. I would say Album of the Year, but anyway. So, like, what do you guys want to say?
I say man of the year,
I got Grammy.
male performer of the year, whatever it is. I don't know.
I'm gonna say Grammy.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. Yeah, we're gonna go Grammy. Wrong. He won a Pulitzer Prize.
No
for
way.
Music. Wow.
Vinny got it. Vinny got it in the chat.
Vinny.
Good job, Benny.
Song collections unified whatever. That's a little much for me. I gotta not let them here. Okay. Here we go. Who was the first rapper to perform at a Super Bowl halftime show? Snoop Dogg, Nelly, Missy Elliott, or Queen Latifah?
Nelly.
Queen.
Nelly.
Was it Nelly?
I'm just guessing.
I thought it was Queen Latifah.
Yeah,
think
I would
she
say
was-
Queen Latifah
No, I say Queen.
or
I'm
Snoop
just guessing.
Dogg. Nah, I don't know. Eminem, Lose Yourself. The music.
Was it Eminem?
Twiz says Missy Elliott, so we're gonna go with Missy. Sorry, all these artists have performed at Super Bowl, but Queen Latifah was the first. Miss Queen Latifah. All right, these aren't my questions. Okay, so they're doing a lot of this. Which of the following acts performed at a halftime of a Super Bowl one?
An act?
Which of the following acts performed at the halftime of Super Bowl I? Up With People,
that.
Ella Fitzgerald, Grambling State Marching Band, or the Beatles?
Grambling State.
Yeah,
State Marching Band.
I would say that. Got it. The University of Arizona Marching Band also performed. All right, here we go. Travis Kelce had played in 4 Super Bowls. Is his average receiving yardage in those games higher or lower than his jersey number of 87?
Higher.
I think
I
it's
would say
low.
higher.
I think it's there.
Travis Kelce
I
has
believe he's a
played,
target master over there.
has played in 4 Super Bowls. His
I
average
say lower.
receiving- Yeah, I think it's lower.
I feel like you guys are wrong.
No, go ahead and say lower.
Doesn't matter because they're going to give us the answer.
Exactly.
Higher.
Yeah, Thomas.
Thank you.
How many yards?
The receiving yards in his 4 Super Bowls with a hot. Oh wait, he averaged 87.5,
So 0.5 yards over.
By 0.5 yards.
but
Hey, he's
with
still
a
over.
high of 133. And
Doesn't matter if you win by a mile. Court.
500s.
let me look. Let me proofread these questions. Oh, here we
5
go.
tenths of a yard.
Here we go for my Birds
Or in other words,
fans.
a half yard.
For my Birds fans, this is Nick Sirianni's second Super Bowl appearance as Philadelphia's head coach. Which man has not coached the Eagles in a Super Bowl? Andy Reid, Buddy Ryan, Dick Vermeil, and Doug Peterson. I think we all
Come
know
on,
it's
that's
Buddy
easy.
Peterson.
That's easy.
It's
Yeah,
Buddy, right?
that's Buddy. Buddy Ball.
Buddy Ball. It's Buddy. During the Ryan's tenure, 86 to 91, Eagles never advanced past the divisional round. So I guess we're the Buddy Ryan-led Cowboys. Oh shit, that's funny. Yeah. Well, you know it's funny because you had what's his name? Seth Joyner has always been very critical of the Eagles. And
If they don't win Sunday night,
but I mean, he never won shit. I love Seth. Don't get me wrong, but he never went as far as this current Eagle team. You know,
he did.
he used to get his ass kicked by the Dallas offensive line, time and time again. So
like I
again,
say, Brian, if they don't win Sunday night, he may verbally kill somebody.
I just
You know,
think it's funny. A guy who couldn't get over the hump is busting a team who's been to the Super Bowl 3 times in 8 years. I mean, it makes no sense to me. All right, here we go.
you know he's a burglar.
Saquon Barkley needs 30 yards to break Terrell Davis's record of 2,476 rushing yards in a season, including playoffs. Who holds the record for the most rushing yards in a Super Bowl?
Timmy Smith.
Emmett Smith.
You got Emmett Smith.
Coach Timmy
got-
Smith.
You got Timmy Smith.
Yep.
You got Terrell Davis and Franco Harris. I think
Damn it.
it's
No, it was Timmy. It was
yeah.
Timmy. 187.
Played
I
for the
believe.
Redskins.
Hold on, say this again, Brian.
Who holds the record for the most rushing yards in a Super Bowl? Emmett
Mark.
And one
Smith,
slide.
Emmett Smith,
and-
Franco Harris, Timmy Smith, or Terrell Davis?
Timmy Smith. I think it was 187 against the Denver Broncos.
204.
I still go with Emmett.
Yeah, it's
No, he ran
Timmy
for-
Smith. He rushed for 204 yards and 2
Oh,
touchdowns
okay.
on 22
I was only
carries.
17 yards off.
You know, that was one of the biggest games he had. He never did much after that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I think the year later he was
He
with
was-
the Dallas Cowboys for one season.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, because he got that. He got the big payday from Sunday. Well, when the Chargers were in San Diego, and I think he got in trouble.
Timmy.
I think he got a 'cause I think he got a cocaine charge on him, and he just disappeared after that.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Sorry, I was texting. All right. Next question. Chiefs Harrison Butker, the kicker Harrison Butker has scored the second most career points in Super Bowl history at 37. Who holds the record? I know the answer before I even saw it. Emmett
would say-
Smith, Rob Gronkowski, Jerry Rice, or Adam Vinatieri?
Vinatieri.
Adam Vinatieri.
That's what I thought. Anybody else want to? Anybody in the chat? Before we Google it, Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker has scored the second most career points at 37. It could be Jerry Rice. All right, we'll go Adam. Rice, Jerry Rice.
Oh my goodness.
Vinny's on a roll. Rice scored in 4 Super Bowl appearances, including one score as a 40-year-old with the Raiders.
Yeah, with the Raiders.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
I could come up with a question, Brian.
What do you got?
How many franchises have won back-to-back Super Bowls?
How many franchises?
On the American
4.
Let me
Miami, Pittsburgh, Dallas, and Kansas City.
New
And
England.
New England 5.
And New England 5.
You're
Green
missing.
Bay.
You're missing 2 more.
49ers.
49ers.
49ers and the Packers.
Giants.
No.
Who?
Giants have
Giants
3.
never won back to back.
Packers
2.
won the first 2 back-to-back.
Yeah,
After
they
that
did.
came the Miami Dolphins. After the Dolphins came the Pittsburgh Steelers.
They did it twice.
After the Pittsburgh Steelers, it was the Niners. After the Niners did it, we did it. After we did it, it was Denver.
Wasn't Cincinnati, was it?
That's
No.
right. It was Denver.
Denver?
Denver did it.
Denver,
After-
Green Bay,
England,
and they beat
Kansas
Atlanta.
City.
Green Bay
After
and Atlanta.
Denver, it was New England. And after that, it's Kansas City. So there's 8.
8.
That's it.
Did I get them all?
You got them all.
Well, let's have the guy who asked the question. Did he
Yeah.
get 'em
Yeah, that was all of them.
all? All right. Next question. The Chiefs and Eagles are meeting in the Super Bowl for the second time in 3 years. What team have the Chiefs never faced in the Super Bowl? Buccaneers, Cowboys, Vikings, Packers.
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Come on, man.
My
Hard to
nephew
believe,
coulda-
but true. Despite Kansas City and Dallas appearing in a combined 15 Super Bowls, they have never faced each other in the big game. We knew that, right? Which set of siblings have not appeared in the same Super Bowl? Jason and Devin McCourty? Travis and Jason Kelsey? Jim and John Harbaugh? Eli and Peyton Manning?
Eli and
Eli
Peyton.
and Peyton Manning.
That's easy.
Well, again, I'm trying to keep it fairly easy. Yep. Eli 2, Peyton 4 have played in a combined 6 Super Bowls, but never faced off.
That'd have been crazy, actually.
Okay, here we go. What cost the most? 1 year of Nick Sirianni's salary, a Super Bowl ring, the Vince Lombardi trophy, a 30-second Super Bowl ad.
30-second Super Bowl ad.
Yes.
Nah, Super Bowl
I
ring.
know. I'm watching a coyote. I sent him a super chat to calm him down. Yep. You're on the money. Nothing beats a 30-second Super Bowl at $8 million for 30 seconds.
I think this year it's up to 10.
Jesus
Not even
Christ.
worth it anymore.
And they're not even good anymore.
Yeah.
They used to
No,
be
they're
good.
not.
Bud, why?
You can watch that crap on YouTube now.
I got one. I got one for you.
Yeah, go ahead, man. I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. So just Just
Okay.
talk amongst yourself. Go ahead. You can answer.
So you got 4 choices. Who has the most rushing TDs in the playoffs?
Emmett Smith.
You got Walter Payton, Thurman Thomas, Emmett Smith, or Barry Sanders.
Emmett Smith.
I gotta go with Emmett.
Yep.
What do you think, Loyal?
Yeah, Emmett.
Gotta go with Emmett.
Amen.
Yeah, it's Emmett Smith. No one ain't gonna break that record either. It's like 19 touchdowns.
19 touchdowns. Wow. Were they all in the ground or combined?
All right.
That's a good question.
I got
'Cause
one
if
that
it's a
y'all ain't gonna
combined-
get. Hip
Go for
hop
it, Lon.
superstar Kendrick Lamar is performing the halftime show. Which artist has appeared at the most halftime shows? Michael Jackson, Gloria Estefan, Bruno Mars, or Mariah Carey?
Bruno Mars.
No, I'm gonna say Michael Jackson.
Nope.
No.
He's only done one.
Oh, one. Okay.
Anybody else?
What was the
It's got to be
question?
Bruno. Bruno's done 2 or 3.
Gloria Estefan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Glorious.
Here's one for you guys. Who was the only team to lose the Super Bowl and had the MVP, and who was it?
That was
Dallas.
Super Bowl 5, Chuck Howley.
Yep.
And now Emmett Smith does have 19 rushing touchdowns in the playoffs.
What's his combined
Uh,
receiving end?
So him and Thurman Thomas share the NFL record of 21 total touchdowns in the playoffs. And that makes sense because Thurman Thomas and them Bills, man, they were in a lot of playoff games.
Yeah, and they scored
Not
a
to
lot
mention,
of
he was he was throwing to Thurman a lot too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Franco. I wonder what Franco's numbers are. They were in a lot of playoff games too. Steelers.
He wasn't very. I mean, you would think he would be up there.
It just came across my phone that Diggs is going to be out 8 to 9 months.
Are you serious?
Ouch.
Yep.
He's gone. They're not going to chance him.
No, not the receiver, our defensive back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. 8 to 9 months.
If it's 9 months from now, then we're looking at that's like almost
In the
December.
middle of December, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
Or-
out of there, man. Shit.
Actually, it would be right around
November.
November.
At
At
least
least.
Thanksgiving.
November? Well,
Yeah, they're saying the earliest it could be is October.
I got another Super Bowl question for y'all.
Go Loyal.
Okay, so you don't want to miss the U.S. national anthem. John Batiste, a New Orleans native, and singing this year. But which of the artists has not performed the Super Bowl before? Has not performed at the Super Bowl before? The Backstreet Boys, Beyonce, Britney Spears, or Alicia Keys?
Britney
Backstreet
Spears.
Boys.
Yep, Troy got it. Britney Spears.
Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, Backstreet has done Super Bowl halftime. Plus, I think they did do a national anthem.
Oh, okay. Damn.
You know, we lose Diggs. Everyone's going to say draft. I'm just like, bro, last thing I'm worried about is drafting cornerbacks.
Yeah.
Just give me some defensive linemen and linebackers.
Yep. There's going to be some good DLs in there, especially on day 3.
Who's the only other team besides the Patriots has 6 Super Bowl rings? Denver, Dallas, Green Bay, or Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
I got one. What running back who played in the Super Bowl is not in the Hall of Fame? Marshall Faulk, Franco Harris, Tony Dorsett.
Tony Dorsett.
No, I'm not
all,
done.
all 3 of those guys are in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, all 3 of them are in the Hall.
Are they? Okay, what's the 4th?
Ain't no need of me. You don't need me saying that because the fourth was gonna be the one that wasn't in the Hall of Fame. I was gonna say Randy Bush.
Who?
Real easy.
I couldn't have said it better myself. I'm just so.
'Cause I
impressed
didn't
with
wanna
her.
give you a
Let me know if you love her too.
Who was it? We still didn't hear that.
No, I didn't answer it.
Oh, you haven't answered it. Who's the fourth one? Who's the fourth option?
I didn't give you the fourth because my fourth one was gonna be the Predators not in the Hall of Fame. And you said Tony Dorsett, and that kind of messed me up right there.
I don't think
Yeah,
Tony
you-
Dorsett.
Huh?
I don't think Tony Dorsett's in the Hall of Fame.
He got inducted in '94.
Oh, did
Yeah.
he? Okay.
Yeah, him and Earl Campbell's in the same Hall of Fame class.
Okay. All right.
Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Go for it.
I'm sorry, I was listening. Eagles Chiefs matchup won't have two Kelseys, but both teams do have active rosters with this last name: Hopkins, Brown, Wilson, Watson.
Brown.
Brown, Hollywood Brown, and
AJ Brown and Hollywood Brown.
yeah, AJ Brown. Yep.
Who's that, Brown?
Yes, AJ Brown and Hollywood Brown.
Sorry, I thought there was Smith in there too.
Fox, the broadcaster for this Super Bowl, aired its first Super Bowl in 1997. Who won that game? We know
Green Bay.
We know who it ain't.
Oh no.
Well, let me read
Denver
the
did.
teams.
Patriots.
Let me read the teams.
John, this was for you.
Let me read the teams.
Okay, go ahead.
Dallas Cowboys, New England Patriots, Green Bay Packers, Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos.
John, this is for you.
John, this is for you. He's dead now. So
Oh, is that guy dead?
the owner?
He been dead. Pat Bowlen.
Oh, it was Pat Bowen.
Nah,
Okay, yeah.
it was Green Bay.
It was Green Bay in '97.
No, they won in 96.
No, it was. Sorry, the Packers beat the Patriots 35-21.
Oh, that's
I thought that was 96.
John
I thought
Madden
that
and
was-
Pat Summerall on the call. That game was also held in New Orleans.
It was a '96 year, but the Super Bowl was in '97.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Just like this is the 90. This is
Yeah,
the,
because
this is the
Desmond Howard.
this is the-
2024
yeah,
season,
Right.
even though it's being played in 2025.
Desmond Howard was the first special teams player to win a Super Bowl MVP.
Yep.
And the only, as a matter of fact.
All right, here we go. The probability of a coin toss is supposed to be 50-50. What has landed more often in a Super Bowl, heads or tails?
Heads.
Tails.
And
The majority say heads. The answer is tails. Tails has a slight 30-28 edge.
Well, I never thought of it before, so
Does winning the coin
It had to
toss
be
even
50-50
matter?
chance.
you
The
got to
co-
be sick to bet on that shit.
if you're
Exactly.
betting on Bet US, you would it would be
Hey,
important.
I put 5 on that one on the coin toss.
Does winning the coin toss even
Really?
matter? Does the coin toss winners also tend to win the game? No or yes?
No.
I would say no.
I would say no.
No,
the
person
coin,
with the ball usually won the games. First person to score with the
toss.
ball.
And believe it or not,
Now-
coin toss losers have compiled a 32-26 record. So if you lose
Wow,
the
so
toss,
You
you're
win.
good.
You win.
Yeah.
Oh, then we'll see
There
this
you
week,
go.
then, you
There
guys.
you
This
go,
one's for
lose the
John.
toss.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we got to see now.
Patrick Mahomes had a subpar regular season on the stat sheet, but how many wins did the Chiefs quarterback have before the playoffs?
15.
You got
14.
15, 14, 16, or
13.
13.
15.
Patrick Mahomes had a subpar regular season on the stat sheet, but how many wins did the Chiefs have a quarterback have before the playoffs?
15 and
14
2.
and 3.
Actually, no.
16 and 1.
Oh, it was 15 and 2. Wasn't it?
Oh, that's right. They lost to Denver.
Yeah.
That's right.
15
You're right.
and 1 when Mahomes started.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That
I
was
got
their one loss.
They got their tail kicked against
I got
last
you.
game of the season.
Oh, that's right, because he didn't start the last game. He didn't play.
No,
I thought. Well, then it
Mahomes
was
and
the
Eagles quarterback
Lions.
Jalen Hurts were born in the same state. Which one? Oklahoma,
Texas.
Texas, Florida,
Texas.
California.
Texas.
Yes. Yep. Mahomes was born in Tyler and Hurts was born in Houston. All right. Eagles wide receiver Devontae Smith has a chance to become a rare Heisman Trophy winner to also win the Super Bowl. Who was the last player with a Heisman and a Super Bowl?
Charles
Wasn't that
Woodson.
University of Michigan?
Charles Wilson.
Yeah, I thought so with the Green Bay Packers, right?
Yeah.
Who won the
Desmond
Super Bowl?
Howard.
It was Desmond Howard.
Oh, yeah, Desmond Howard. Yeah, the kick return. I remember that.
Yeah, he won the MVP plus. He had the Heisman.
But he's not on here. So it has
No,
to-
you're kidding.
Charles Woodson.
it's McNair, Woodson, Marcus Allen, or Cam Newton.
Woodson.
Wait, I'm just
No,
gonna
the
throw it down.
last person, the last player.
To do it,
Yeah, the last player to do
Oh.
it.
Cam Newton did
No,
it.
then Cam Newton. Then
Yep. Newton.
Nope, Charles Woodson.
Really?
Yeah, Cam Newton didn't win.
Yeah, he never
So
won a
was-
Super
was-
Bowl.
oh yeah, you
Cam
lost.
Oh, that's right.
Duh.
Why do I listen to you fuckers?
Oh my god.
Because we're
you
retarded, man.
You ride the short bus. Oh, wait, we can't say that.
We're Cowboys fans. I mean, look what Jerry does to us, man. Makes us stupid anymore because of this stupidity.
Yeah, Jerry, look what he does to everyone. We get a little off season, we start signing little coaches, and everyone's got a little hope now. We all got a little hope.
We're gonna win Super Bowl.
We're all gonna be drinking the Kool-Aid. Mark's already on that train already.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
called me tonight, so
Oh, is he already hyped up?
a little
Mark
bit.
almost had a heart attack when he found out about the rumor that
Cleo Matt.
that Gary was talking to the Commanders. I'm like, damn, Mark.
Yeah, I had a video. I saw that video.
Michael Irvin said it the best. He said to the fan base and even himself, they need to prove it.
Hmm.
Quit giving the coaches and the players the benefit of the doubt. They need to prove it.
Yep.
I agree with you on that, Walker Wade.
Quit giving the coaches ownership and the players benefit of the doubt. They all had to prove it.
They put a pretty good
I told
coaching
Mark
staff together. But I
tonight-
want to put some players together.
I told Mark tonight, I said, it's time for your boy to open his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm sorry, Mark. He has all the money. Now,
He's got the ammunition.
you have a decision to make. Do you either want to be known as the highest paid player and have a nice amount of money, or you want to make a legacy for yourself? And the only way you're going to do that is you need help, bro. Yeah, you got to pause or you got to mute me, brother. I keep hearing myself.
See, I was gonna put that on one of the comments I put on his videos, the one he did earlier.
You know, he
but
needs
I went
to,
a different way,
and
but I agree.
Mark didn't agree or disagree, but it was like, you know, you got him and Micah. They're the leaders of the team for the time being. They need to act like it. Open your mouth.
Yep, step up and say something.
I mean, what are they going to say, Wade? You know, I mean, what are they going to say?
Shit. They're not going to say shit. They didn't say nothing to Troy. Troy Aikman was like literally getting in arguments with Barry Switzer and telling Jerry like, this is some bullshit.
You know.
Yeah, did y'all see what Moose Johnston said today when they interviewed him? He said that when Jimmy was the coach, Jimmy said, guys, outside of this door, you can say whatever you want, but when you come in here, you're going to do what I tell you to do and how I tell you to do it. And that's what somebody needs to do and say, hey, Jerry, don't bring it in here. We need to take care of ourselves as a team. That's what we're hurting right now.
Yeah, we need a coach with that holds that accountability.
Yeah,
that's the thing is, we need a coach. We need a coach like that, but we have a franchise quarterback. He's got the keys to everything. He's got to speak up.
Mm-hmm.
Troy Aikman spoke up when he was upset.
Yeah,
don't
I
even
agree
waste
with
your
you, but
energy talking
I
about
just
this, 'cause
don't
he's
know
not
if
going to
Dak
do it.
has that in him. I just
He's
don't
not going to
know.
do it. Don't even waste your
Yeah,
energy. He's
I
not.
don't think he is.
No, my thing is, you make
Micah
$60
might
million.
now.
You can talk more shit than anybody on the team. You better speak your ass up. I don't care nothing about you being no. I don't care nothing about you being no corporate boy or anything of that nature. You better speak your ass up and stop acting like a punk shit. Speak your ass
Good.
up.
You guys are wasting your energy. This conversation.
Why do you think I say we ain't gonna win with Dak?
Dak needs to come out and say, "I must finish the story." Oh wait,
Do you think he's Cody Rhodes or something?
yeah,
Okay.
he's some.
Cody Prescott. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I just think he has an opportunity to open his mouth. Are you going to be a company man, or are you going to be, just be honest and say, "Listen, we need some talent on this team." Okay, and then
Yeah, I think he's loyal to. He don't want to have. He believes in
because they
don't cut
paid him all that
cut the
money.
hand that feeds you.
Or
That's his mindset.
or let me ask Loyal this, or is it this? Dak doesn't want all the talent because then the pressure's on him.
No, I think he wants the talent. I just think he's more knows his role.
Because you get the talent, then we're all looking at number 4. Not that we're not looking at him anyway, but
because there's been quarterbacks with way less talent than Dak that's won Super Bowls.
There you go, bingo.
Don't y'all
See
think
ya,
that Dak getting paid $60 million a year is enough freaking pressure that he needs to take care of?
You would think so.
But that's all the players are doing, and that's what I hate about the NFL anymore, man. Because all these players, they go to these freaking agents, and these agents get in their head, "Oh no, you got to go big or go home." And they go out there and they threaten the team by holding out and all this crap. They come to training camp out of shape. Then when the time they get out there, they can't do crap. I'm tired of all this mess, man. These guys should just be happy that they're actually having a good living. And why do you want to be known as the highest? Because it's just there's never going to be a highest paid quarterback in history. It's going to keep going up and up and up.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you go out and earn it like Patrick Mahomes, yeah, he's proven himself. But outside of that, there's been no players that's really said, "I'm the highest paid player. I deserve to be the highest paid player at my position."
Well,
So
that's what I liked about
they
Tom
should have
Brady.
boundaries, but just get your money and be happy and go play and try to win the Super Bowl. That's what you're playing for.
Yeah,
These
Tom
guys
Brady was
anymore,
like that. Tom Brady was.
they're just all about the money. That's all they care about.
Yeah, Tom Brady was different though. He took less money so that they could bring players.
swords smoking.
I mean, that's what you have to do. Hell, if you think you need more than $50 million or $40 million to live the rest of your life, you got problems. More problems than you can deal with.
Tom Brady, he took that Michael Jordan route. Hey,
he wanted to win
all this money.
Yeah, I mean, I'll agree with Cowboy on that. I mean, Dak Prescott, when you're in Texas, all the commercials and stuff like that.
Yeah, his ads.
And the fan base, you could make a boatload of money off of that. I mean, but why can't you sacrifice and say, okay, I'll do that route and then try to take some of your money and get some players around there? But they won't. And that's why we're always in cap hell, because
I don't want them on TV.
And it's about to happen again with Micah Parsons. I hate to say it. It's going to happen again with Micah Parsons.
Yeah, lawyer Tom Brady was like, man,
I don't think
look,
so. I'm gonna say no. I don't think Micah Parsons is gonna be like that. I think Parsons.
You think? Until his agents get in his ears, watch. He's saying that now, but once these agents get in his head, he will. They'll be like, "Nah, bro, you got to go for that. You're worth this, this, and this." Because that's what these agents do, man. They get these players' heads.
Well, because they want their cut too. I understand. Everyone wants their cut. Everyone wants a piece of it.
Wait a minute, Drew says Jalen Hurts hasn't. I'm sorry,
that's
Drew.
what I'm saying. I think that's
Jalen Hurts had a good first year around, but this year, you guys, Saquon Barkley carried y'all this year. It wasn't 100%. Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry.
Well, don't you want to win as a person? If you ever play sports, you want the number one thing is, you want to be paid, but you want to win.
Yeah.
Bottom line, I don't want to just flourish with money and not win. That,
money,
you're gonna get
money is the root of all evil, and people get money in your face.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
is.
granted, I'm not saying they should lowball themselves because at the end of the day, you play football, you're putting your body at risk every day. The hits
That's
and
where I'm
stuff.
at. You know, if your
And we
boss
can
tells
sit
you
back
this is
here
how
as
much you can
fans and
make,
say,
I'm making
oh,
that
he
much.
looked like crap in that game, but we don't know what real speed is because you're not out on the field. I mean, it looks totally different on TV, but when you're out there playing, it's a lot quicker and faster than what it is. And it's
Well, it's like
easier
getting in
for
a
us
car
to sit
accident
back
every
and say,
single
well,
day.
he should have just threw the ball. I mean, I'm not saying that, but at the end of the day, I mean, come on now. If you want to get some players in
How
here,
old's Dak? He's not 32. He's only 30.
Yeah, he's 32.
Dak's 32?
Really?
Or no, he's 31. 31 this year.
That's right.
So he is
Yeah,
30.
he turned 32 in July.
Drew, you're missing my point. Yeah, Jalen Hurts happens to be the
31.
quarterback, but Saquon Barkley carried the team this year. He saved y'all season. He was a difference maker.
He saved Philadelphia.
Well, that and the offensive line. They have a hell of an offensive line.
All right, we get
But
to
if
the
you
next
realize
one.
how, if you're injury prone, wouldn't you realize I'm gonna get the money now before I can not get the money? Like,
Well, shit, he already got the money once. He just got it twice. It's only more of it is what he got.
yeah.
He got 160 the first time. He got 240 this time. That's 400,000, 400 million.
Well, you can't blame Dak.
I'm not
You can't
blaming
blame
him. I'm
Dak.
just saying that as a quarterback, you get all this money. It's there comes a point in time where you say, "Hey, Jerry, I want you to get some players, but I'll take less. But I
But
want you to get some freaking
is that
players in
Dak's
here."
fault or is that the quarterback's fault? That's the salary cap. That's that's the NFL's fault.
Yeah.
And it's the freaking agents. It's the agents getting in these players' ears.
Yeah. When is
I
it going to
agree with that.
stop? That's the problem. Money is
It's
ruined.
just going to keep going up.
Well, we got these commercials, advertisement now.
Hell,
You got
before long, we'll
sponsors,
start. Before long, everybody will be paying to watch football.
Yeah.
It's
it's
not
already
going to
like
be
that
like on
already.
your Fox or anything like that because they're already experimenting with it now. Amazon's got it.
Everybody blames
you know.
Dak, Drew. Most people blame Dak. I don't think it's fair. I think it's a
I
team
don't think
game.
it's Dak at all.
I think Dak had missed some moments, opportunities, but again,
Well, he hasn't had a
Yeah,
lot of
thank
help
you,
at
Coyote,
receiver the
for the
last
super
year
chat.
or two.
I mean, he had his opportunity early on when he had Amari Cooper and a young Ezekiel Elliott. But, it is what it
He
is.
just never had the right coaching staff
I would
around
say
him to support
this.
him.
I'm not here to defend Dak. I'm ready to move on from him. But there's only one of those teams I thought he had a legitimate shot, and they didn't get the job done. So, that's on them.
But the
he's never
reality
had
is,
a defense like the Eagles have, and then like the defensive line and the offensive line together the same year. That's all.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I know this might piss some people off.
But again, he does need to step up. But who knows?
At this point in his career, the only way Dallas is going to get to the Super Bowl or get better is to get more pieces and talent.
Coyote says at least your
Dak's
college
not
team
that
won.
guy anymore. He's not the same guy that he was in 2016.
No, he's not.
No.
I agree with you.
And now he has another injury he has to deal with. So he's going to be more. I don't even think Dak will run this year. When he comes back, he'll probably stay in the pocket and throw the ball. So if the Muppets are smart, they need to get some linemen in there to protect him because if they don't, it's going to be like Tony Romo all over again.
Yeah,
They don't have to be first
I was
round
saying
linemen.
that. It's all the same Tony Romo.
And why
There
did
again.
we give him $60 freaking million? That's what I wanted.
Yeah,
That's
and it's
the big
unfortunate
question.
because the injury happened after he got his money. That's
but you
usually how
gotta
it
look
works,
at
man.
that.
I mean, there's been a pattern. Everyone that's got paid, there's been it's like the Madden curse. Before everybody that got on the Madden cover got hurt. Well, now it's starting to become the players that get paid get hurt.
Mhm. It seems like the players we pay get hurt. I don't know why, but
Us
we just
everywhere
have-
else, other places too. Look at Brandon Ayuk.
No, look,
he got
yeah.
hurt.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying that this year we had so many injuries. It wouldn't have mattered what happened.
And we were still in the hunt, though, in a way. We still were in
Well,
there.
when you have as many injuries as you had, and we still could have easily won 2 or 3 of them games that we lost. You think about it, we could have won 9, 10 games. What would we have done with a full roster?
Well, I got to kind of agree with Micah Parsons on that. Somebody was saying, I think it was Mark Holmes said that Micah Parsons seemed to think even if we got Derrick Henry, it still wouldn't have mattered.
I don't.
I
Think
mean,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
'cause we would've had
kind of
Dak,
I
we would've
agree
had
and I
nobody.
disagree. I agree that it would have made our team better from a morale standpoint because people would have been more excited and had more pep in their step coming to practice. But if you look at our defense and our offense, I mean, Dan Quinn, a lot of those guys are Dan Quinn guys, and they
Yeah.
So,
weren't used to Mike Zimmer. It didn't start coming on until the middle
The
to
end
end
of
of
the
the
year.
season.
Yeah, you're right.
So I think from a morale standpoint, it would have been nice to have a Derrick Henry, but I don't think he would have automatically put us in the Super Bowl.
I think it might have saved Dak from not throwing as much, so maybe he would have not have got injured from that point because he would just hand it off the ball, you know.
Yeah, and plus, I think it would have saved that too. That
Yeah.
injury
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have.
Well, I'm just worried that he's injury prone now, and what is it going to be like in the next year or two?
I'm gonna tell everybody something. I'm gonna tell everybody something. See, these young fans, they don't know this, and they don't get it. But a running back is a quarterback's bodyguard.
Yes, sir.
They will save quarterback every time. A running back, a good running back, and a tight end is a quarterback's bodyguard.
But then you got go ahead.
They're the security blanket for a quarterback. They're the security blanket.
Let's look at Patrick Mahomes.
But then you got those players like Marshall Falk or Alvin Kamara. They're not necessarily good blockers, but they're good. They're a good another receiver, another weapon.
Yes,
that can get out of the backfield, and
Remember
if
when
their
Zeke was
receivers
good,
are double
Zeke was
teamed,
blocking
they
for
can throw
Dak.
the ball to them and catch them and make plays.
Let's face it, we were slow on offense this year.
Yeah.
We didn't have any speed, none, other than CD Lamb, who ended up getting hurt all the time. What he did without nobody on the other side is amazing. 102 catches on one side, and he didn't have any help. That's freaking amazing what he did.
I think we should have used turpentine more.
Well,
That
there's
was
a
a
lot of
mistake.
things
I
we should have
watched
did.
bits and pieces of the Pro Bowl. Did y'all see they had Turpin on defense? What the
I
hell
did
was
not
that
watch the Pro
about?
Bowl, no.
I'd seen like a little bit of it, little bits and pieces, and they had Turpin on defense.
Yeah,
How'd
he
he
picked
do?
up steps in that tag football game, didn't he?
You got an interception?
Yeah, he was on
He
defense.
returned a touchdown.
Wow. So that punt returning.
Well, he's a good athlete for sure.
Oh, yeah. They usually that's what I'm saying. They should have used him as like a little Tyreek Hill, as a fast little jet, you know. They did towards the end a little bit.
So what do y'all think about Zach Martin's comment saying that he seemed something was off about Mike McCarthy this year?
Yeah, that just tells you right there that there was problems the whole time. It tells you that the locker room was
morale
not
was
in
down.
sync. Yeah,
The morale was down. They lost their boy. They lost Dan Quinn. You know, Dan Quinn was kind of like the like Mike Parsons say, he was like the cool uncle that everybody liked. And when he left, the morale went. You know,
See, everything is beginning to come out now. You know, the shit that went down between Amari Cooper, that's beginning to come out. Everybody think that Jerry Jones had something to do with that trade. Mike McCarthy had something to do with that trade.
well, and not only that, but they thought he was being insubordinate by not going to get his vaccine, which that's bullcrap because that's your right, man. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that is
but
bullshit.
that's
My company
the main
tried
reason they
that.
got rid of him because they thought he was being selfish. He wasn't being a team player.
Yeah,
And
McCarthy
they
was the
didn't like the
reason.
fact.
Yeah, McCarthy was the reason why this.
A lot of NFL,
All right, I'll just
a lot of
shut up.
NFL players didn't take the shot.
Go ahead, Game. Sorry, we cut you off.
No, I'm trying to get the super chats and stuff. Every position should be salary cap. It can be negotiated every 10 years. Every position should be. Well, like, what do you mean by that? I guess meaning like a.
every position should be
Yeah,
capped at a certain level, is what he's
Yeah.
talking about.
Players
It
would never
shouldn't go
go
any
for
higher
that.
than a certain point. That yeah.
Players wouldn't go for it, but you never know.
Damn.
Now what I was
I know
gonna
agents happy about this.
what I was gonna say is Mike McCarthy is the reason why this season went the way it did. He couldn't coach under the lame duck status. This is what I've feared and warned everybody prior to the season. You know, he let it bother him. He was stubborn the whole year. Blame Mike McCarthy for the reason, not the injuries. That's aside. But when Zach Martin says ever since training camp something was off, what do you think that was?
Morale.
I think that they knew that he should have been gone after the Green Bay game, to be honest with you. And they questioned that why he was still there. And, you know, why not move on from him when you got players that want to win? And, you know, I'm not saying that he didn't want to win, but they just didn't trust him anymore.
And you got to blame the Joneses on that, because the Joneses want to be professional. They want to be too professional about it. You know, Jerry was like, "Well, we want him to finish it out. We don't believe in paying our coaches contracts after we fire them." I'm like, dude, fire him and cut him out of check and get him out of your presence, and go ahead on and hire Dan Quinn. It's that easy. It's basic math. It's basic rocket science.
We act like Dan Quinn is that great, though. Dan Quinn, he's good, but he hasn't proven that he can win the big game either. I mean,
I don't believe it was Dan Quinn was the big reason. I just believe that McCarthy had lost control. That just kind of shows you that the players weren't backing him anymore. That he lost the team.
You could tell that by the energy on the field.
Yeah, you could tell that because we were never
been that way.
The whole season we were never up for games. I've never seen a team where we just didn't seem like we wanted to play any of the games.
Nope. They didn't get up for those games. They would just.
Which team or who won the? Well, I'm going to try and ask some harder questions for the crowd. Which city has hosted the most Super Bowls?
New Orleans.
Nope.
No.
Miami.
Miami is the answer.
Yep.
What team has played in 4 Super Bowls but never had a lead? That's fucked up. Think about that.
Buffalo.
Minnesota.
No, what? No,
Minnesota had a lead. Minnesota did have a lead.
Not because Buffalo led Dallas at the second year. It
wasn't Buffalo.
Halftime.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't. Okay.
Minnesota Vikings never had.
It was Minnesota. Okay.
Never had a lead. That's messed up. You're in 4 Super Bowls. You never were leading.
And they should have beat Atlanta. They had that's when Moss was big when they played Atlanta. They should have beat Atlanta.
Yeah.
Which teams have won the most Super Bowls and how many have they won?
Say it again.
Patriots with 8. Or Steelers?
6.
7.
New England and Pittsburgh both have 6.
Which teams have won the most Super Bowls and how many have they won?
6. New England and
yes, Loyal.
Patriots,
Loyal was the first one to get that one right. Who was the first left-handed quarterback to win a Super Bowl?
Steve Young.
Yep.
No,
Steve Young was right-handed.
Kenny
The
Stabler.
Southpaw.
The snake.
Stabler.
The snake, baby. Stabler. Yeah, I got to show you a picture of Kenny Stabler. Oh, God. I
I'm trying to
love
think of some
Kenny
questions off the top of my
Stabler.
head.
Let's see. I'm trying to find. Look at this. Look at this picture. Oh, sorry. Look at that picture right here. Look at him with the Saints.
Okay. Who was what was the first team in the Super Bowl that was considered an underdog but won the Super Bowl? Who was the first team?
The Jets.
Jets.
Super Bowl 3.
Joe Namath guaranteed it.
I saw that game.
Okay.
Oh,
I got
cool,
one.
Dustin. I like Ken Stabler.
That was cool.
I love Ken Stabler.
I got one for everybody. What Super Bowl winning quarterback is not in the Hall of Fame? Joe Namath.
Joe Willie.
Joe Willie. Lenny Dawson. Roger Staubach. Drew
Staubach's in
Brees.
the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Staubach is.
That's not.
Drew
Drew
Brees.
Brees.
Oh.
It's Drew Brees.
Yeah. No, Drew's in.
Not yet.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Actually.
Hello.
Terry Bradshaw.
It's Drew Brees.
No, y'all didn't give me a chance. Y'all
Very
didn't give me a
calm.
chance.
What the fuck is
Give me
going
a
on
chance
here?
Sorry,
give me a
Tom.
chance to call out.
Damn, y'all didn't give him a chance, man. What the hell's wrong with y'all?
This on himself. He can hold his. He can hold his urine.
Trent Dilfer?
Hold his water, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
close.
trying. Okay, I'm trying.
All right, let me get to one. Look, do we have an answer for this?
That's an old saying.
Trent
My
Dilfer.
old high school coach used to say, when we tend to overreact.
Offside.
He say, man, if y'all can't hold your water, I'm here y'all running a mile around this track.
Mark Hutchins says if they don't agree with it, then let them walk. There are plenty of players that want to play or take the quarterback off the salary cap. I agree with what you're saying, Mark. I definitely do. You know, I think there's ways to fix the. I'm hearing myself. There you go. I gotta. Come on. Yeah, it's Thomas. All right, let me get to another question. Who has the longest play in Super Bowl history?
Marcus Allen?
Or what?
What's the choices?
There isn't. This is just a.
The longest play in Super Bowl history.
It was the defensive
Oh, it was
end
the defensive
from
end of
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Yep.
100 yards.
Yep. He returned
Jacoby
to,
Jones, 108-yard kickoff return.
Yeah, so it's
for Baltimore.
Mhm.
For Baltimore.
you think it would
Now
be
that
Desmond
was-
Howard held that for a while, I think, too.
Wow.
That one was in the Superdome when the lights went out in New Orleans.
I know you guys will get this next question. It's pretty easy, but I just think it's fun. Who was the first lineman to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl?
Oh,
Defensive lineman.
yeah, I'm gonna shut up. I know who it is.
Yeah, I know.
Now go ahead and
Hamilton.
answer if you the first
Hamilton?
defensive lineman to score a
It's a
touchdown
bear.
in the
It's a
Super
bear.
Bowl.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, the Bears. Yeah, that
The
was
fridge.
Jimbo
the
answered
fridge.
it. The
Yeah.
fridge.
Yeah. Refrigerator Perry.
Did you know that Walter never scored a touchdown? And
Yep.
Mike
Yeah, they
Ditka
shut him
regret
down
to
that game.
today.
That's but they should have gave it to him.
Yeah, they should have.
Yeah. Which player holds the record for most receptions in a single Super Bowl game?
Jerry Rice.
I thought that too. No.
Edelman?
13 receptions. Demarius Thomas. Demarius Thomas for Denver. I believe it was Denver Broncos, and I think he's passed away. I think Demarius Thomas died.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. He did. A couple years ago.
Which team has appeared in the most Super Bowls?
The
New
Dallas
England.
Cowboys.
New England.
New England.
11. They were in 11 Super Bowls?
Yep.
God
Yep.
damn.
And they don't lost them on Super Bowls 5.
What was the
So as of right now, Minnesota and Buffalo, they're safe with their 4 losses.
which team won 3 Super Bowls in the 90s?
Really?
Hey,
The Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
the Browns.
Yeah, the Browns.
I'm trying to find ones that aren't too easy and aren't too hard. Which brothers have both won Super Bowl MVP awards? Eli and Peyton.
The Manning boys.
Eli and Peyton. They both won Super Bowl MVPs. Yeah, you know that. Which quarterback has the highest completion percentage in a single Super Bowl game? This
Bill
is
Sims.
look at you. Nice one.
I got a good one for y'all. Which coach has been
88%,
in?
by the way. 88%.
Which coach has appeared in the most Super Bowls? What head coach appeared in the
Belichick.
most Super Bowls?
Chuck Noll.
Andy Reid.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Bill Belichick.
Oh, Bill.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that one makes sense.
These are too easy. God, we already answered that. Which two teams have met in the Super Bowl the most times?
Dallas and Pittsburgh 3 times.
Dallas.
Yeah, that's who I was going to say.
Yeah. What team won Super Bowl? Oh, wait, yeah, we know that one. We know that one. Unfortunately, Dwight Clark.
Catch.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, he died young.
Mm-hmm. Who threw the Phillies' special touchdown pass?
Nick Floyd.
Nick Foles.
Folds, yeah.
No, Nick
No,
Foles.
he
No, he
caught it.
caught it.
He caught
Yeah,
it.
he caught it.
Who
Oh.
threw it?
Who caught it? Who threw it?
Who threw it, Jimbo?
It was one of the receivers, and I can't
Nine?
think of who it was.
Who? Number 9? I don't know. Number 9 was Folds.
You know Drew knows.
the
Go ahead,
time-
Drew. He's in the chat. Here he is.
Wow.
Corey.
Wrong again. Wrong. Mr. Eagle fan don't even know. Come on now.
What? Drew got that wrong.
Who
Oh, my
threw
God.
the Phillies' special touchdown pass?
It wasn't AJ Brown. He
Oh,
wasn't even
well,
on the
no,
team.
no, it wasn't AJ Brown. Wasn't the tight end?
No.
It was Trey Burton.
Yeah, because I think
Trey
yeah,
Burton.
Burton. When he threw that,
I didn't know
touchdown,
it,
they
but
cut
I'm
it.
not an Eagle fan. The tight end.
That's easy.
He got cut and Chicago picked him up and heard from him since.
Let's see. Trying to find good ones. Which quarterback led the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
That's Tom Brady up that.
Against Dan Quinn.
Yep.
Oh, shit. And we know that one. Who was the MVP of Super Bowl 32 despite not being the quarterback?
That was
Terrell
Desmond
Davis.
Howard. Oh, Terrell Davis. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, David.
It was me. Oh,
I did the Super Bowl before.
This is a good one. Who caught the game-winning touchdown in Super Bowl? What's XL11? What's that? XL.
52.
Yeah.
oh 52. Okay.
Yeah. No, 42. 42.
42?
Yeah, that was Heinz
ending
Ward.
the Patriots' perfect season. So
Oh.
obviously he was a giant. That was our best team, I thought. Actually,
That's the one.
Odell Beckham?
No.
that should have been us.
No, he was the guy. He was the guy that
That
shot
was
himself in the
Tyree.
Yeah. No.
Kyrie here.
No.
He was number 17 for the Giants.
Big
I thought it
guy.
was
Plaxico
Tyree.
Burris.
Yep.
Burris.
He almost shot his unit off at a nightclub. Yeah, he almost
because
shot
he-
his junk off at a nightclub.
Yep.
Yeah, because he started his career at Pittsburgh. I just thought about that.
Let's see here.
What was the only Super Bowl that you had 2 MVPs?
Oof.
Ooh.
Super Bowl 5. Super Bowl 5.
Nope.
Harvey Martin and Randy White.
Yes, there you go. Harvey Martin and Randy White.
Oh,
Co
that was Super Bowl.
MVPs.
That
Oh,
was
this is-
6.
This
That
is
was
an easy
12.
one.
That was 12.
This is an easy one. Who was the only player Who was the first player that played in 2 different sports to win the Super Bowl?
Deion Sanders.
Deion
No,
Sanders, baseball and football.
He played in the Super Bowl and the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
Which player has the most career sacks in Super Bowl history?
Ooh,
I want to say Charles.
Or
Michael
Joe
Strahan?
Green.
I don't
Joe
know.
Green.
Charles Haley.
Oh,
They don't give a number, but it is Charles Haley.
Got him.
Got him.
What Dallas Cowboy running back threw a touchdown to Golden Richards?
Harrison.
No, that's very easy. Robin Newhouse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Newhouse. Yeah.
I got another fun one. Who was the first team to have a video of the Super Bowl?
The Bears.
Yep.
We are the best. Back to
Tell you what, they were a badass defense.
Yes, they were. What was that 44-6?
No, 44-0. We didn't score.
Which one?
Then the Bengals did. Who did?
No, I
Who
thought
did?
it was Bears in New England.
That was the worst defeat we ever had in team history.
That was
Are you talking about the Bears beat the crap out of us at home?
During the season. During the season.
I was talking about Super Bowl.
Oh,
I don't care what nobody said that was the worst. In my opinion, that was the worst defeat Dallas suffered ever.
Yeah.
I don't know. That Lions was pretty bad this year.
And so was the Packers last year.
That Lions loss we had this year is pretty bad.
Would it hurt more? It would be the Packers. Well, I don't even know that because there was more
The one
stuns.
that really hurt us most.
I think the
was
game that
probably
hurt me the most was.
catch.
I think
Yeah,
the game.
That was the one that hurt me the most.
Yeah.
I want everybody to watch that game from 1985 when we lost to Chicago 44-0. I want y'all to watch that game.
Nah,
I want y'all to feel
I believe Steve Plur was the quarterback.
because man, that game was that game was
Plur or Hogaboom.
Gary Hogan.
I think it was actually both of them were in that one.
Neither one of them.
y'all think the Detroit game and the Green Bay game were the versus ones. Not until you see that game in '85.
That's when Ditko went up to Tom Landry and apologized to him for beating him so bad.
Yeah, I saw that game.
And Tom Landry, he commended him. He commended him for that game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was one of his students.
He must not
From
be doing
Atlantic.
very well this game, Ditka. He must not be doing well. You don't see him anymore.
Yeah.
Because he used to be on NFL content on ESPN, but he's not on there anymore.
Yeah, he's got heart problems. They're saying right now.
Heart issues, yeah.
Who was the MVP of Super Bowl 50?
What's his name? The linebacker for them.
Von Miller.
Yep, you got it.
He's a Dallas native.
That was the year that Manning won, and he didn't play that well that year.
That was his last game.
Yep.
This is an interesting one. I would have thought this. Which player has the most career interceptions in Super Bowl history?
Ty Law.
Rod Martin.
Rod Martin.
Yeah.
For the Raiders?
He had 3 in one Super Bowl.
Yeah, for the Raiders.
Against the Eagles.
What's
Eagles
L2?
in the Superdome.
What's L11? What is that? 30?
That's 52.
Who caught the game-winning touchdown in Super Bowl 52?
Plexico Burris, was it?
Mm-mm.
No,
Who was the oldest coach to win the Super Bowl?
Who caught the game-winning touchdown in Super Bowl 52?
Hines Ward.
Eagle fans should know this.
Oh, it's 52.
Zach Ertz.
Oh, Zach Ertz, dang.
So what were you saying, Loyal?
Who's the oldest coach to win a Super Bowl?
Oldest? Pete Carroll?
No, I think it's
No. Is it Bill Belichick?
That's what I was gonna say.
Dick Vermeil.
Yeah, sounds about right. 63, right? When
Yep.
he won that?
I want to say what's the name for Tampa Bay?
The one that wore the Kango.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
which player
I thought it
has
was
the
Dick
most
Vermeil.
career forced fumbles in Super Bowl history?
Oh, Vince Lombardi, Arturo. How? Let me see.
Is it Leon Led?
No, it's the same guy who had the most sacks.
Charles Haley.
Charles
Yeah,
Haley?
it was Charles
Charles
Haley.
Haley?
Charles
Really?
Haley was a beast, man.
Yeah, he was.
That's
Yeah,
the
he
reason why we
remember
won
him.
those Super Bowls. I'm sorry
We
to tell
stole
you.
him for a
Yeah, he
second
was-
round pick.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
he was there with the Niners there for a while too in their championship run. So, damn, he'd been there a lot.
Who was the MVP of Super Bowl 22, thrown for 340 yards and 4 touchdowns?
Phil Sims.
Doug Williams.
Oh, Doug Williams. That's right. Phil was the year before that.
Excuse me. What team? Which player has the most career tackles in Super Bowl history? You guys wouldn't get this. You might, but I was surprised. It's kind of a nondescript guy. Dan Morgan.
Damn,
I would
Don't know who he played for.
Yeah.
Who did he play for? New England?
Carolina.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, he was a linebacker. I remember now.
Which player has the most career pass deflections in Super Bowl history?
Eric Allen. I don't know.
Eric Allen? No, he never made it to a Super Bowl. With,
Richard
That's why I said it.
Who was the tight end that caught the pass that
Mel Blount.
supposedly Mel Renfro tipped in the Super Bowl?
John Mackey.
That's it.
Yeah,
For the Colts.
the answer was Mel Blount. Which
Mel Blount.
player had the most career pass deflections? So he was good.
Oh.
He was good.
Good with the Steelers.
Mm-hmm. A lot of Patrick Mahomes, a lot of stupid stuff. Okay. Which player has the most career rushing yards in Super Bowl history?
Gotta go with Emmitt Smith.
I would thought so, but
No, I think Franco is
Yeah.
on this one.
Franco is the winner. Is the winner.
The winter.
The winter.
The winter.
Which team had the
Emmett
lowest?
only had 3. He had 4.
Which team had the lowest playoff seed in the playoffs that were going to win the Super Bowl?
Giants.
Oh,
Giants.
the
The Oakland Raiders.
Oakland Raiders.
Against
is what
the
I was-
Eagles in 80, right?
I got to go
Yeah.
to Raiders.
I remember that Super Bowl. That was the first one I saw.
It was
There's
Jim
been another
Plunkett.
number 6. There's been a couple of teams that have done it.
Yeah, 'cause
Jim
they were the
Plunkett.
first. Yeah, they were the first wild card team to win the Super Bowl.
They were the
Yeah.
first, but I think the Giants have done it.
Yeah,
They
the
beat
Giants
us in
the Patriots.
2007.
That's the year that we got knocked out by the Giants and they beat the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were a 6 seed that year.
All right, here we go. We got some interesting
That'd been a
questions.
great year to win it.
How many footballs on average are used during a Super Bowl game?
6.
27.
75.
This
I have
is
no idea.
ridiculous number.
I would say 50 footballs, but I know kickers have
120.
What?
Wow.
What?
120 balls.
Yep.
So you
I can see
you were
that.
talking about waste.
Because they use a new ball every time they
I mean,
kick
these
off.
balls are like 150 bucks.
Possession.
You know, I can see that because you're gonna have players whenever they score a touchdown, they're gonna want to keep that ball, catch an interception, that ball.
Or they'll throw it into
Oh,
the crowd.
Yeah, dang.
Utah, give me 2. No, but yeah, it's these balls are
120.
expensive too. I forget what I paid for this on Amazon, but this is an authentic ball. It's over $100.
Yeah, I got one too.
I have a Michael Vick football.
Because what's his name?
Who is the
Yeah, I got a signed one, all signed.
who is the defensive player that had the biggest sack in Super Bowl history? I think it was 29-yard sack.
That was Chuck Howley, I believe, in Super Bowl
man.
6.
Nope.
Bob Lilly, it's Miami.
There you go.
Ray Trout.
Bob
Ray-
Lilly.
Norton Jr.
Oh, Bob Lilly. Okay. I knew it was Super Bowl 6, but I didn't
Yep.
know.
As a matter of fact, that sack was the biggest, negative,
Good boy.
loss,
Mm-hmm.
yardage loss in Super Bowl here, 29 yard loss.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I
team?
think one
Let's
recently
see.
just had one close to that too, not too long ago.
Who was the first team to win back-to-back Super Bowls?
Pittsburgh.
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Green
Oh,
Bay.
that's right. They 1 and 2.
Oh, here's an interesting question here. How much did a ticket to the very first Super Bowl cost?
$5.
$12.
$12, yeah.
I wish I had the stubs that they
Yeah,
had
right.
back then. You know what they're worth now?
Oh, more than $12.
Yeah, a little more than face value.
As a matter you know what? I'm glad you said that, Randy, because I saw those ticket stubs at the Hall of Fame.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because they had a list of where they had, inside of a glass, the little glass thing, they had, they had all the tickets just laid across the table inside of a little glass booth.
Oscar, who had the first three-peat? There hasn't been a three-peat in the Super Bowl.
It's gonna be the Chiefs. I mean, no, sorry.
Not yet.
Sorry, Kansas City.
Did you see the Pat Riley allowed them to use it?
Use what?
Three-peat. It's because Pat Riley has it trademarked.
Oh.
Mm.
I don't know how you can trademark that. What the heck?
Yeah, I know.
It's a saying.
Anything could be trademarked.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so.
All right, that's the end of that
I'm
one.
gonna go take my name and trademark it then.
Yeah, right.
Can't say my name at all in any movies or without giving me any cut.
They do it in wrestling all the time, where they got
Well, that's producing like a name that they create though.
That's why you notice when people go to different brand, they change their name because they have the.
Well, that's like creating a brand though. You're creating your brand. And that's what
Yeah.
that's what a wrestler is, a brand now. But yeah, triple. I don't know. That's been.
Okay, I got a trivia question. Willie Brown, cornerback of the old Oakland Raiders from back in the day, was given what nickname when he returned his 85-yard interception return for a touchdown in Super Bowl 11? What did the broadcaster?
Old Man Willie.
Right. Old Man Will out of Grambling University.
That's one of the most iconic NFL films moments.
Yep, it is.
That run back, that interception.
Say, Wade, what do you think about Myles Garrett?
I think the Cowboys. I think they should get a player like that.
I mean, you know what it's going to cost.
I think he would impact our team something serious.
Our defense would be big time.
I think with him and Micah Parsons, defensive line would be no joke.
That would be like the equivalent of getting Charles
Here's my
Haley in the
thing.
90s.
Keep him,
Yep.
you got Micah, keep DeMarcus Lawrence. I think you're gonna have a solid defensive line. You got Sam Williams coming back. Yeah, I think your defensive line be hella solid.
Osa or not Osa.
You're not bringing Osa back.
What do you think,
no,
Ryan?
Well, we were the leading candidate, and now DraftKings just put up the a number, and it's not. We're not even in the conversation now.
It's the Bears.
It's the Browns plus 300. This is DraftKings. Everybody does things different. He said a contender, Drew. Again, The Raiders are
He
number
could
2
come
on the
here
list.
and make us.
The Raiders are not a contender. So the
The
Bears are
only
plus
reason I say,
950.
only
You get-
reason I say maybe us is because he grew up here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, and you got to figure the team that he's going to go to, they want a high draft pick. They don't want
Yeah,
somebody
exactly.
picking at the bottom of the first round. So
The Commandos
That's
don't
what-
pick until
29.
Yeah. so
29, yeah.
It won't be.
Yeah, first round's the first round, though, man. Come on.
Nah.
Not at 29
Yeah,
when
but
you're
you're
picking
not
12.
getting. Yeah.
I agree with Wade. That's a player we need to go and get. You want to talk about turning the defense into the next level? That would take our defense to the next
But
level.
to give him our 12 away for that guy?
Yeah.
You damn right I would.
Oh yeah, because you could.
You damn right.
Because he isn't a development guy. He's going to come in immediately, impact the defense immediately.
You want to?
I'd give up a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, you want to challenge the Eagles? You sack that quarterback, or you make him run. That'll change the difference.
He's 29. He just turned 29. So
do
you
it in a
figure,
heartbeat.
you figure he's got a good 4 years left.
Oh, then all right.
In
Yeah.
the next 2
5.
years, he's only going to be paid like $19 million a year.
But you
He
would
hasn't
give
really
Amari
been
Cooper
dealing
here.
with any injuries.
I would
neither. He's been a
restructure
very
the deal.
solid, healthy player.
I
I
would
agree, Brian.
I would restructure the deal.
Yeah,
I don't think he's going to the Commanders either, Oscar.
not at number 29. He ain't.
I mean, they have a lot of picks to offer. It's just not high picks. Ultimately, he could say whatever the hell he wants. They'll trade him to wherever they want.
Right.
Of the teams that are drafting probably 15, 1 through 15, Dallas probably makes the most sense. Because if he came next year to the Cowboys, he could really impact that defense.
Well, you draft a defensive tackle. You bring another defensive tackle like the guy from the Jets that's going to be about $9 million. Then you got a defensive line that can play. You got Sam Williams coming back. I know it's not a big player, but he's a player that can get sacks. That would turn our defense around. I'm telling you. And it would show the fan base that they care about winning too.
What about Cooper Kupp? What do you think the Rams would
Cooper
want
Kupp.
for him?
They're not
About
going
a
to get what
5.
they want.
They're going to get a number 5 pick or so, something like that for him.
If you're the cow, if Brian, if the Rams said they'd take a 4 for a Cooper Kupp, would you trade it?
We don't got
No.
no 4.
I would not give up we don't have a 4, but I wouldn't give up a 4. I'd give up a 5. But
I think I'd wait to see if he was cut.
Well, that's
Why are we even talking about this? Because it's not going to happen.
we're just having
Because
a
it's fun to talk about this
conversation.
stuff, man.
It's what we call
Look,
hope.
loyal. The Cowboys are going to look. We may think they're stupid as hell, but they know damn well they got too many damn holes to fill this shit with the draft. They know that. There's no damn way they're going into this season and not stacking this team up. It'd be the most. It'd be so stupid if they did this. They don't
like
have
if you
enough
think about it,
ammunition.
right? You won 7 games decimated without having your starting quarterback. You blew the Cincinnati game when the game was over and the damn player touched the ball on a blocked kick. So you figure that's 8, but let's just say you don't even give them that game. You got 7 wins. You figure everybody healthy, you're looking at a 10-win team. They won 12 for 3 straight years. So you're looking at a 10-win team. That's very fair. And okay, now what do? You have all these draft picks. If you can get a couple impact free agents, you're right back in the conversation.
Yeah,
Now,
Brian.
that's all-
It's like
that's all
Mike
we're
Fisher
saying.
said. It's like Mike Fisher said.
Those
Loyal
are
in
facts.
game
It's
time.
not like
He said,
Mhm.
"Why would the Cowboys got a lot of draft picks? They cleared up their dead money, and they got all these triggers that they've set in place to use to set up all this cap room. There's a reason why they did this. There's a reason why this year was a lame duck season, because they wanted to start over and rebuild the team and make another run."
We'll see.
like I said,
Still.
But I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'll give it. Look, I believe it when I see it. but we all know if they don't go out in free agency, they done for. They're cooked.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
cooked.
they are.
See March 10th.
Jerry's Catboy's not a real GM, and neither is Jerry. That's what scares me. They're just
Yeah, but
dumb.
he's made moves before in the offseason. It's not like he hasn't done it before in the season, you know.
But don't y'all think that they've got to prove to us that they want to show we're trying to win again?
They don't
Because
care.
they got to show him, yeah.
I mean,
So when
They don't give a
fan
crap
base got
about us.
in,
They're
to
already
show
set.
him.
They're made men. They got their
I
money.
would say this. I would say this, Wade. If you go out and got a Myles Garrett, right, and then in the second round you went and got O'Marion Hampton or Caleb Johnson, right, or maybe the third round you got Travian Henderson. You go get a young, real good back, you know, and then you bring in a receiver to go along with CD. I mean, that would be a huge step in the right direction. Bring back some of your guys. Again, that would put you right back in. Again, Dak's record in the NFC East is 13-4.
Andy.
So he can't win playoff games necessarily, but he can win games in the East. So that's all you got to do is stay close. So we'll see. Eagles are going to have the hardest record in the division. Their schedule is brutal next year. So
it would never happen, but it'd be hilarious if it did.
So I would say right now, I would have to see Washington's schedule and what they do. I think Washington maybe has the inside track to win a division just because of all the money they have under the cap to add to the team that already won a playoff game. So we'll see. I just want to make a couple of moves.
Now they got Phil McDaniel, so
yeah, I just want to make a couple of moves to be exciting.
Look, Steven has taken. Look, Steven and them. They hear the noise. Don't believe for a second the Cowboys don't hear. They don't hear all the shit that's being talked to them.
Yeah.
Steven literally they cornered him, and he had to finally admit that us doing the same shit over and over again, expecting different results, ain't gonna work. He finally cracked and said it.
yeah, he said that at the Senior Bowl.
I mean, even if we don't get Garrett, even if you don't get Garrett, let's say we get a Mike Green in the first round, right? The edge rusher, and you turn around and get an O'Marion Hampton or stud running back in the second round, and you did go out and you hit a couple free agents. Again, with your quarterback back, that's,
I'll let you guys know how I feel in a couple months.
Yeah, they have to make some moves.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Well, actually, next
after
month,
the draft.
next month is the
Make a predicament to see who
the
can
12th
win.
of March or the 10th of March.
March 10th, yeah, March 10th.
Yeah, March 10th.
Yeah,
Somebody's got theirs.
Yeah, I muted him.
I think he's trying to talk though. You got muted.
Yeah, well, I can't
have the feedback though.
I do understand what you're saying, Lowell, but until they show us, they've got to show us. That's what I believe. I believe they're going to do things different, but until they show us, then you're going to pick up everybody, and everybody's going to get excited for a change where we may have a chance of actually winning.
It's like, yeah. They got a whole new coaching staff. They're going to have to do something. They're going to do something. They're going to change a little bit.
And I'm glad a lot of these coaches are younger.
right now. Dolphins come in as the 12th most likely destination at minus 1,200. The Raiders are listed as the favorites at plus 280. Are they contenders?
Why would you want to go to the Raiders
Well,
and
again,
no
that's
chance
what
of-
Vegas odds have. The Raiders are the favorites to land Myles Garrett, followed by Washington.
That'd be scary, man. Whew.
At
I
plus
mean, you think about it,
320.
Myles Garrett with Crosby.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That'd
saying.
be-
Holy cow.
He's
Well,
probably
they're
thinking
actually
in his head,
talking
man,
about
they could do
trading
some
Crosby.
damage.
They're talking about trading Crosby. That's what I
No,
heard.
Pete Carroll
yesterday.
came out and said no, he's not going to trade him. He's keeping him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
Now, there's a lot of good edges coming out of the draft this year, those too. So,
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm not saying it because I'm a Ohio State fan, but I wouldn't mind having Jack Sawyer.
Yeah,
I
either
like
one of the
JT.
He reminds me of Nick or Joey Bosa. He's like,
Yeah, I like JT too.
Yeah, I do too. I also like Landon Jackson.
Yeah, Arkansas. That's what I mocked to the Eagles a bunch of times.
so it's not the
I
end
would
of the
hope
world
that
if we don't
Green's there.
get Myles Garrett. I mean, I'd like to have him, but I mean, what's Drew saying now? Look at the Dallas play.
Who they play next year?
Yeah, they have a
But
tough
Joe-
schedule, but it's a lot easier than the Eagles schedule.
Okay, Drew. Okay, whatever you
Again,
say.
I'm not here to
You're talking
deal
crap
with,
again.
Yeah, I'm not here to
I wasn't
deal with that.
trashing your team, but
Nobody's even.
I just hope you guys
talking
win
about your
tomorrow.
squad, bro.
Don't be. We're okay, bro.
Drew, just go win your Super Bowl and shut your mouth already. I'm
Try to go
tired of
win
this
too.
shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were the third place team next year.
Miles and
You're in the
Nolan's
Super
scary.
Bowl. Let the Cowboys, let
don't
us
have the money for
Cowboys
Miles.
fans dream of maybe getting there, okay? Let us have the dream, okay?
You don't
Yeah,
have
we're
a
on the
high enough
couch
pick.
talking
What are you going to
shit.
give him?
Yes, that's
31?
true.
What do you, I mean, what pick are you going to give him, Drew? 31, 32? I mean, that's not good enough. That ain't good enough.
You
like
have to
Dylan
be in
Bundy.
the top 15 to be
You
able
need
to
to
get
be.
him.
That's
in the
why they're
top 10.
saying teams like the Raiders. I think Washington has a lot of picks.
Yeah, but none of them are that spicy that they would come up
Well,
for
most
it.
of their picks are at the back end of each round.
Let's see.
That's why I say you give them a first and a second next year. First this year, second next year.
I mean, I don't care
Yeah.
if we get
Well,
them or not.
Drew, you say you're stating facts, but maybe Catboy might have a change of heart. I mean, he probably won't, but maybe he might have a change of heart and might just say,
I'm not saying
"Pull the
that's
trigger."
I'm not
I
saying
don't-
that's gonna make us go to the Super Bowl. I'm just saying
No.
it would be
It would just-
exciting.
It'd be
It would
nice,
make our
nice to be
team
able,
better.
yes.
That's the idea, to make your team better.
And it'll give us hope. Hope is a big thing. We haven't
He
had
don't
hope.
want us to have hope, Randy. He wants us to be.
Well, they
Miserable
want to
Cowboy
they want to
fans
kick
is all
that
he wants us
dog
to
while
be.
they're down. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Let them kick. Let them kick
I
because they're
know.
going to have their time.
Yeah,
we
it's going
know
to be
that.
awakening a sleeping giant.
But I'm classy. I'll take the high road. That's the difference.
I agree. I mean, they could go through injuries like next year, like we went through this year. You don't know. You got to have a lot of luck involved.
You do.
Oh yeah, Sam Barkley
Yeah,
got
no
they
kidding.
gave him a lot of luck, man. They kept him healthy.
Yeah, he ran the ball a lot.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I don't think that the Eagles could even afford him.
Well, you could afford anybody. So I mean,
But they're not going to take a 31st pick in the draft.
well, they would have to give him 31st.
Like three.
Yeah,
They'd have to give him three number ones.
They would, yeah. Especially in this year's draft, that 31st
Yeah.
pick is ass.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at the second round almost.
Oh, you're deep in the second round. I mean, you'll
If
get a
you're
good
right
pick
there in the
there,
deep
but
second.
Yeah, you will. I'm not
that's
saying
bad.
that. I'm just saying that they're going to want a top 10, 15 pick is what they're going to want. I heard yesterday Carolina is the place that he could be going.
and they're not ready to win either. But again, he could ask for whatever the hell he wants. They don't
Yes.
have to. They don't have to do anything.
But can he just not play? Just sit out?
Min for Eagles is 2 firsts and a good player. CZ, I don't know, to be honest with you, bro. I don't know what the min would be. I just don't.
They're not going to get that.
I think they'll get a 1 and another pick.
1 and a 2.
I don't think it'll be Dallas. I think it'll be a team like Chicago. I think Washington. I think Washington's going to go and try and get him, but they're going to have to give up a lot. They're going to have to give up a player. I think if Washington is involved, they're going to have to give up their 1, or maybe 2-1s
how
and
about
give
we
up.
give them our how about we give them our first and give them Trayvon Diggs? Go ahead and take Diggs off our
Yeah,
hands.
right. Well, Diggs is
I get rid of his ass. He's done.
Diggs is he doesn't cost much after this next year, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Miles Garrett, I definitely have a bigger impact on the team than Diggs.
Yeah,
so.
he would. He would make our defense freaking mean.
With that pass rush, we could literally have like a mid-range secondary, and we'd be all right.
You're right. That he'll make a mid-range secondary be great.
Diggs is only 26 too. Yikes.
Doomsday bad.
What the hell? Might as well do
I don't want to lose Diggs though, man.
Shoot, I need D linemen. I'm tired of that.
Yeah, I
What's the
agree.
point of having good cornerbacks when your D line sucks?
We need defensive tackles.
Well, that's been the biggest problem with the Cowboys is they've never had a dominant defensive line and linebacker core in a long time. We got to draft cornerbacks. We need cornerbacks. We need cornerbacks.
Obviously,
I'm tired of that
if you don't mind, we'll just jump right into what you put out on for the world.
Give me
to
a
see about
freaking
wanting
Vita Vea. Give me a
potentially
big.
change of
You
address
give me a
for you
Vita Vea on
professionally.
that defensive
And,
line.
why
Give
did
me
you
something.
do that, Miles Garrett?
Just felt it was time.
Gas or
I
something
had taken my
built
time
in
after the season.
Dax
Kind of
contract that we could
relax
get
and
money off
decompress
of.
emotionally. I
Tired
want
of
to
seeing these
distance
damn
myself a little
teams
bit
run 50
and
yards
spend
a
a little time
clip
talking
on
to my
our
family
asses.
about the
I didn't realize till last night that we
really
only had
how
one run
we
over
feel
30
about this
yards.
decision. I mean,
One
I kind of
run.
felt this way. I wanted
That's
to make
horrible.
Our run game was ass.
What's that?
Look who
Our
we
run
had
game
this
was
year.
ass this year.
And that's where we have to improve the most. We have to.
You need to look at the Cowboys through their history. We were winning Super Bowls because we had a dominant defensive line and linebacker cores were amazing.
Yep. You're right.
I don't remember the Cowboys winning a Super Bowl with a great secondary and a sucky D line and a sucky linebacker core. I don't remember that. I don't remember when that happened. That's been the problem with the Cowboys. They've overvalued the DBs. Remember, we were drafted two first-round picks for Claiborne, and then they signed Carr.
It wasn't
They
two
signed
first. They
Brandon
just moved
Carr.
up. They moved
Claiborne
up.
was a terrible
Screwed up
move.
when we picked up
They just
Taco.
kept reaching for cornerbacks. It's like, dude.
Yeah, the easiest way to fix your corners is or help your corners. We got good corners. They're just Diggs is hurt. And Bland got hurt this year. Everybody forgets we didn't have either corner either for any length. Then no healthy corners. We were relying on rookies. So again,
The seatbelt.
Yeah, the seatbelt.
Oh my God!
I got
airbag.
I got sucked in on that one. I got sucked in like a damn.
And he wore 21.
Bermuda Triangle. Yeah,
and he wore. Yeah,
get 21 off your ass. Get 21 off.
Half seatbelts, what his name is.
Yeah.
That's airbag. It ain't
Airbag.
seatbelt.
Deflated
Airbag.
airbag.
Yeah.
Deflated airbag. All right, I think I'm going to stop it, guys. We're at 2 hours. It was fun. It's a late. What time is it? Let's see what time it is.
11.
11.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta
8
get
o'clock,
up.
man. What are you talking about?
We got a ice storm coming in here in the morning.
Yeah, same.
So,
Well, be careful, you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with everybody. Thanks for everybody in the chat, even the negativity.
Well, hit that like button, please, for Brian.
Yeah, I will talk to everybody tomorrow, and like I said, we have a long day on Sunday. I got a lot of stuff to give away to channel members. So,
what time are you starting on Sunday, bro?
I have it set for 5. I may go earlier, but I just originally started at 5, so we'll play it by ear on that. So.
I might be in and out because I'm gonna have a Super Bowl party here, so I'll be in and out.
All right, man. All right, everybody. Thanks for
All right,
hanging
guys.
out.
Y'all have a good night.
I'll talk to you. See you.
Peace out.
Bye.